guys, this is a routine focusing on hips, butts and thighs, pulling from the classical Pilates repertoire. So this is designed to be part of an exercise regime, whether you're just doing some full body movements and then you want to incorporate this in, you can. But you don't need any props. I'll start to talk you through what we're going to do. So you're going to lie yourself down, feet hip distance, or a little wider if the back is tight. And we're going to start off with what we call some pelvic curls or hip rolls. You want to press the arms down, squeezing into the triceps to open the chest. And you take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt the pubic bone using the stomach and squeeze the butt. And peel the vertebra off the floor. You really want to reach the knees over the toes. At home, you want to do 8 of these. I'm just going to demonstrate doing 2. And then I'm going to bring the legs together as a harder option. So tilt to the pelvis, firmly press through the feet, squeeze the butt, move through the spine like a string of pearls. And then as you curl down, you really reach through the length of the neck and reach the thighs away. Now if you want a slightly harder option, you can pop something between the knees. You want to glue the inner thighs together to getting those working. So inner thigh muscles, your adductors, are quite an important part of the powerhouse. Reach, but you'll feel it's quite a bit more challenging. Breath in and exhale, scooping, curling down. So it's up to you and how your body feels on the day when you do this. Curling up, some days it'll feel good, some days it just won't be happy. Lengthening the knees, really reach, really squeeze, really pull the waistline in and press through the arms and curling back down. So you want to do 8 of those all together. Then I'm going to open my feet up back to hip distance, and then we're going to come into some bridges. So bridges are different in that instead of curving through the spine, we're just going to hinge. So you keep a nice long line, kind of, instead of curling. So you hover up and then hover down. And we're just going to do, again, at home you want to do 8 of these. I'm just going to do one more like this. Then you want more of a challenge, you squeeze those inner thighs together, squeeze the butt and hover. Squeeze the butt and hover. I'm going to do 2 more like this. 2, and I'm going to do 1 more now. 1, and curl it down, or hover down. Okay, so you should definitely feel that those buns have been working there. Inner thighs, stomach, backs of the legs. Now you're going to turn yourself onto your side. And you can lie yourself down. There's a few options here, like so, even with a pillow, or you can support yourself. Top hand on the floor, legs slightly forward at the hips, reaching both of the legs out. So we don't want to, what people tend to do is collapse and roll the hip back. You want to keep the hips stacked as much as you can. And if you look, my legs, I'm turned out. This is a parallel position. And what you do is you turn out at the tops of the thighs, you squeeze the butt, and you'll see the knees will turn out to the side. You want to try and maintain this, keeping length, and squeezing the butt, reach the leg up, and then pull it down. This isn't as easy as it looks. My bum is really working here, and I'm really working hard to lift out of the waist. And I'm just going to do 2 more. You do 8. You reach it up, keep the length here. As you squeeze down, you pull the stomach in. I'm going to take 1 more. Squeeze. Then after that last one, you hold it here. You're going to keep the body as still as you can. Circle the leg back up and around. Keep the turnouts at the hips. 2. Really squeezing the butt. 3. And 4. And 5. And reverse it. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5, and relax down. So there should be no doubt those buns are working. Now we're going to do the opposite. This is called hot potato. So you're still in this position, still keeping that length and reaching out of the hips. You lift the top leg up. But instead of turning out, we're turning inwards. So we're working slightly different muscles. Watching that we don't rock forward. Still keep the hips stacked. So if we rock forward, it means we're moving at the back, as opposed to moving at the tops of the thighs. So the pelvis is moving there, as opposed to the top of the thigh in the pelvic joint. So you've got the toe, angling towards the floor. From this, the knees moving downwards. And you're going to bring the leg forward and tap it down 5 times. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it up and tap it behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it up, tap forward for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift and back. 2, 3, 4. We go for 3. Keep counting down. 1, 2, 3. Lift and back. 2, 3. Lift and 2. 1, 2. Lift and back. 1, 2. Lift and singles. We go 1 and 1. You do it for a total of 8. And that's it. 4 more. 4. Woo, my bum is burning. And 1 more each way. Woo. And then relax. So we work both glute max and glute med here. Then to transition onto the other side, you turn yourself onto your tummy. Press the forearms into the floor. Squeeze the butt, shoulders down, and beat the heels. Squeezing the butt. Keep the length and beat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. And I'm going to turn onto the other side so you can see me from the back and see what's happening at the hips. Hopefully I'm not cheating. Forgive me if I am. I've got no one to tell me otherwise. So you want hips stacked as much as possible, turning out, top hand down, keep the length, and reach it up and squeeze down. Reach it up, squeeze. So you will do 8. I'm just going to do 2 more. And 1 more. One more now. Reach, then hold there. Keep that turn out. Circle the leg back up and around. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I reverse. 1, squeeze. 2. It's all happening from here. 3, 4, and 5, and lower down. Bring the legs back to parallel. Lift the top leg up. And I turn at the top of the thigh there in the hip socket inwards. Okay, toes and knee facing the floor. And I'm going to tap forward for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it up and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift and 4. 2, 3, 4. And lift back and 4. 2, 3, 4. And we go for 3. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Lift and 2. Lift and 2. And 8. We go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then turn around on the tummy again. Beat those heels, shoulders down, reach the legs away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're done. Woo. So that's just a mini series. No props needed. You can use a pillow for the first few if you want to. But you should feel the muscles very much, your organic Spanx kind of hot pant kind of area working with, of course, the elongated spine at all times.